We are You Are Echo Based Network. Welcome back to the show, guys. I am Coach. He is Nick. And Nick, we got, I'm not going to say big news. I think we're being misled here. George Lucas coming back to Star Wars as a writer. That sounds like it would be really good news, doesn't it?
Yeah, if it was true.
If it were true, that would be incredible. So let's go ahead and jump into what's happening here. And a couple different articles hit today, and there's some older articles even that speculated about this. But we're going to go through this with you guys. So, is George Lucas writing for Star Wars again? And this is over at Looper.com, and it just came out today. Could George Lucas be returning to his galaxy far, far away? And then it gives you a brief history. We're going to skip all that because it's this far down in the article where they finally get to their premise. On the IMDb website, Lucas is credited as the writer of 2 episodes of the forthcoming Disney Plus show Andor. The series is set to follow Diego Luna's Cassian Andor 5 years before events of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And then that's all that there is with Lucas. You go here, there were rumors early in 2020 that Lucas was involved in Andor in some capacity, but they were seemingly debunked at the time, at least according to a tweet from journalist and former ABC News correspondent Clayton Sandel. So that is literally all that we got here with this article. So you go over to the Andor IMDb, and here it is. Scroll down, series writing credits. There he is, George Lucas, 2 episodes, 2022. So, Nick, my initial reaction when I first saw this was, wow, George Lucas is credited as a writer for Andor. They're really trying to make this good. Then we move on. It got me thinking a little bit. What about Ahsoka? So I go to Ahsoka. Here he is, Dave Filoni, George Lucas, written 1 episode right now. And I'm like, great. That's great news. And then it got me thinking even more. What about The Mandalorian? So I go to The Mandalorian, series writing credits. And oh, by the way, this page has changed at least 3 times today. 3 times today. This has changed in regards to George Lucas. Because right here, it didn't say based on Star Wars and all this earlier today. That wasn't there. He was credited with 23 episodes of Mandalorian with Jon Favreau, and that was it. There weren't duplicates like you see right here. This is in a current state of changing right now. And I don't know why these are duplicated right now with Lucas. One has Star Wars in all caps, and the other one does not, and that is literally the only change. But that's not the most interesting thing, Nick. When you go over to this article here, this is your Inside the Magic. This goes back to January 11th. George Lucas reportedly heavily involved in The Mandalorian Season 3. And one would hope that would be true, right, Nick?
Yeah.
So you scroll down and let's see. A new report indicates that Lucas will be more heavily involved with the upcoming season of The Mandalorian Season 3 than he has ever been before. No additional details are offered, and Lucas's involvement has not been confirmed by Disney or Lucasfilm executives at this time. So I noticed this article. I remembered this article, and I went back to Mandalorian season, or this page, Nick, and I noticed George Lucas has 23 episodes of writing, just like Favreau. Maybe he is really involved. And no, that is not the case. I went further.
Surprise.
Yeah, finally I go to George Lucas's IMDb page, and up first, writing. And this has also been heavily changed today. And what they're doing is they're giving George Lucas credit for being the creator of either the Star Wars story or Star Wars characters. And that's why he's on Ahsoka, based on characters you see right there. Rangers of the Republic, based on characters created by. Obi-Wan Kenobi, same thing, based on characters. Now, interestingly enough, Andor, based on characters.
Yeah.
So is George Lucas, in fact, a writer for the Andor series? We are not coming out and saying, or I'm not, it's not true, it's not happening. I am saying it's very highly unlikely.
Yeah. There's no confirmation there. And both of the Looper and Inside the Magic are well known for not putting out clickbaity news articles that actually aren't true.
It's so funny you say that, bro. I don't mean to interrupt you, but just to pick up on your thought, I didn't even show this article. Confirmed George Lucas writing for new Star Wars series, Inside the Magic.
Yeah.
And the premise of this article, Nick, is it's on the International Movie Database. He's there as a writer.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, they're taking something and twisting it to fit something to get more people to view their articles or their website or whatever. Which I get it. I mean, that's what you want people to do. You want your website to get that traffic, so you get that ad revenue and all that sort of stuff.
And lose all credibility.
Yeah, but your credibility goes down the crapper, you know.
Yep.
Unless it comes from the Hollywood Reporter or Deadline or Variety, which are all credible news sources. Everything outside of that, from a lot of these smaller websites, you know, you could definitely have to do some digging, as Coach has done, you know, to find out if what they're saying holds any merit, you know.
Yeah, and this is what got me right here, where this article says, this is the same article, what does George Lucas have to do with Andor? And they tell you right here, in an exciting turn of events, it seems that George Lucas will be returning to Star Wars in a meaningful way with Andor. IMDb has confirmed that the man who created A Galaxy Far, Far Away is the writer of 2 episodes of the upcoming streaming show. No, they have not confirmed that, Nick.
Nope. No, they have not. It's fake news. Fake news.
And we don't need this in Star Wars right now. Now, George Lucas coming back and being a writer and being involved, I would be all behind that. That would be fantastic.
And we've seen him on the set of The Mandalorian, and I'm sure he's had conversations with Favreau and Filoni, and probably other people that are working on different shows or episodes. But as far as him being involved to where he has the creative control like he used to, and writing and doing what he wants,
Right.
it's just not happening.
No.
You know.
No. Well, guys, let us know what you think. Do you think this is happening? I highly doubt it. But if you do, show us a source. We would love to come on here one day and say George Lucas is back. George Lucas is coming back to Star Wars. But I think it's very unlikely at this point, guys. Let us know in the comments. As always, I'm the coach, and he is Nicholas Glenn. You are Echo Base Network, and we are out.
See you on the next video.